Since 2003, Total Air has been keeping Tampa Bay area homes cool with friendly service, skilled male and female techs, and easy online booking. Perfect for your hot Florida days.
Good to go?
Good to go.
Total Air, cool responsibly.
When your power goes out, remember just how inconvenient your life can be. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you'll have power when you need it. Our Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted. Get a free 10-year warranty with the purchase of any air-cooled generator. Call Generac Generators today. Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power.
Streaming from the Tampa Bay 28 Weather Center in Studio A, this is Dennis Phillips Live. Sponsored by Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power. And Total Air.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome to a Friday night edition of Dennis Phillips Live. And we are live on the spot tonight because the WNBA has their All-Star game going on this weekend, and they are not playing tonight. So we have one of our regularly scheduled programs, which is some talk, some chit-chat, some anything and everything, tomfoolery, shenanigans, commercial break, more stuff, commercial break, more stuff, commercial break, last segment, go get dinner. That is how the next 30 minutes play out. And So we're going to have a little conversation here. If you're watching on the spot, as always, thank you so much for watching along. For the folks who are following along on the computers or on your phone, so I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to share a little something that's going on behind the scenes with me. So I talked about this a week or two ago. My oldest son, Brett, and his lovely wife, Alex, are expecting their first child. And in the Phillips household, that will be our first grandchild. Awesome. I've already got like 5 onesies, and everywhere I go, I'll see a onesie. Oh, I got to have that one. Oh, I got to have that one. That one. In fact, I texted my son today, and I'm like, Brett, should I keep these onesies for like a shower thing, or should I just send them all? Do you have enough room to have a place for all these onesies? And he's like, oh, yeah, Dad, go ahead and send it. It's awesome. So excited. But for anyone who has gone through this process, there's a little and maybe some people are different, I don't know. But for me, hearing the words grandpa, it just hits a little bit. And when you get to that age, I suspect it might with you as well. My boss, she's like, hey, Grandpa, and the head of digital, hey, Grandpa. Like, hey, that's great. And so I love, obviously, the concept. We cannot wait. We are so excited. But hearing those words, just dig a little bit. I'm sure you understand why. I'm sure you do. So, of course, Anna Maria is like, notice in the comments, like, hey, Grandpa, Gramps. And I already texted her, you really want to get banned again, don't you? So anyway, there's already drama starting. But if you're watching on TV, by the way, Stokes, hey, just so you know, so Stokes, come on over and say hi. Stokes, I don't know if you've been on before. So Stokes is a director here, works in production for a while. Today is the first day that this show has actually been on the air because Stokes put us on the air. So So nice job.
Thanks.
We are here. Look, we're on TV, so it's working.
It's working.
And DP mic is on, so we're good to go.
We're good, right? We're good. So thank you, Stokes. We made it. We were going to have some guests tonight. We're like, one step at a time. Next time we'll have some guests. And next week we got a lot of guests. Matter of fact, on Monday night's show, so the Phillips family is going scalloping on, it sounds like a movie. We're going scalloping on Sunday morning, and I'm going to try to get some video because scalloping is still a thing. It's going on. The season, I think, runs the entire month in Pasco County, and it runs even longer in Citrus County. So we're going to, and a lot of folks have talked about it. Like, oh, I want to go scalloping, but I've never done it. How hard is it? We are going to get some video, and we're going to talk, and on Monday, we're going to have Captain. If you remember with our Manatee Tour, same group, great guys, and they're going to talk about the best places to go. How do you catch scallops? How many are you allowed to catch? Do you need a license? All these things that you might want to know, because we have done it in the past, and I've caught enough to maybe make a little bowl of ceviche, and that's about it. So I'm guessing there's better ways to do it. So that'll be on Monday's show. We've got guests coming up all next week. We have some special guests. We have the new meteorologist in charge from the Weather Service in Ruskin coming next week. Titus O'Neill is going to be in the show coming up in the next week or two. So we got a lot of good guests, a lot of fun stuff coming up. Linda, how you doing? So there we go. And I knew I'd open up a can of worms, because the minute you show any kind of weakness, people are just like, boom, just like, go get it. All right. So we will get into the weather in just a minute. There's not much going on. There are a few showers and thunderstorms. But I need your advice. I do need your advice on something. If you're watching on TV, maybe I'll just throw osmosis to be able to feel what you think I should be doing on this. All right. So here's the thing. You guys know about the Milky Way controversy that happened. Somebody went into my file cabinet and swiped like quite a few Milky Way bars out of my file cabinet. You know what? I got soda back there. But they took the last one. And the city of Winter Haven, as wonderful as y'all were, Instacarted some Diet Dr. Pepper and Milky Ways from Publix to the station while I was on the air, and I got new Milky Way bars. It's a true story. It's awesome. Anyway, I had 2 Milky Way bars left in my file cabinet. I've only been putting them a little bit at a time because I didn't want to have somebody come and swipe the whole thing. And I came in today, and they were gone again. All right. So here's my question to you. Do you think I'm allowed to put a rat trap back there in the file cabinet, set and ready to go, that if someone puts their hands in, what do you think? You think I get in trouble if I mean, don't I have grounds? I think I have grounds to do that. And as I'm thinking out loud, I could take a little slice of Milky Way bar and put it on the rat trap instead of peanut butter or whatever. So when the instigator, the usurper, goes in and grabs the Milky Way bar, I'll know who's doing it. What do you think? Do you think HR would get involved in such I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Denise's like, no. And Dana's like, yes, do it. So apparently most of y'all are into the crime finish, or the punishment fits the crime, because most of you guys are like, do it. Yeah, the camera, see, so Jason Adams came to work today and forgot a tie. I mean, look, I'm not going to judge. I forget everything all the time. I'm horrible about that. Yeah, I know. It's probably been a grandpa. Anyway, he forgot his tie. So he went into the tie drawer that I have, which is about like 30 ties back there, which is also where the Milky Ways were hidden, and he got a tie. But I believe Jason. Jason is a stand-up guy when it comes to stuff like that. He would have admitted and here's the thing. I had several packages of gummy bears. I thought for sure the gummy bears would be toast. I had no doubt someone was going to swipe the gummy bears. Gummy bears were left untouched, but the Milky Way bars were not. So anyway, I'm just curious. What do you think? I mean, Most of y'all are saying do it. So if I get in trouble, can I just say, yeah, but everybody on DPL said I should do it? I'm sure. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Anyway, speaking of what could go wrong, I've been posting on Facebook the last hour shaming people who were on Anna Maria Island who would, look at all these do-its. Everybody's saying do it. I've been posting on Facebook all these people who were on Anna Maria Island and the lightning was coming in and they would not leave. And I'm literally one at a time. Greg and I were both posting, shaming the people to leave. And luckily they did. And now the rain is just about, well, say, look at it coming in there. And that's what it looked like when the people were on the island, right there. You know, you don't want to be anywhere near there. Do you want to be a statistic? Do you want to be that person? Unfortunately, you know, someone was hit by lightning. You don't want to be that person. And we don't want you to be that person. So that's winding down, but we are getting another area ramping up from Progress Village through Gibsonton back toward Apollo Beach, and then also over towards Seffner, Dover, and Mango. And those are going to be making it through the metro area in the next hour or so. All right, so when we come back, we have commercial breaks tonight. When we come back, we are going to take a live look at radar, and we have got a pattern change on the way. And it's going to completely change our weather starting on Sunday, but even more importantly, early next week. And that'll continue with DPL in 90 seconds on our special edition of DPL with no WNBA tonight. So we are live on the spot, as well as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of them, as DPL continues. Okay, we are in a commercial break. So, most of you guys out there absolutely think, no, I don't think it was Greg, Charlotte, because Greg provides, everybody do it, do it, do it. Wow. See, the camera thing is, yeah, it's probably going to have to happen. And I should be on YouTube, CeeLo, if I'm, no, I definitely, wait a minute, let me look. Stand by. No, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm on YouTube right now, CeeLo. So I'm not sure. And on Instagram and on TikTok. All right. You guys are sadists. You guys want to see pain about... I'm not saying that they don't deserve it either, by the way. Because, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I think anything's... To quote Bugs Bunny, you know, of course, this means war. Because that is exactly what Bugs used to say when things got... I do love my sweets, David. You are right. No, I don't... Allie? I don't know. No, Allie was off today. Not Allie. Allie's in Baltimore. All right, back in 3, 2. Welcome back to Dennis Phillips Live. If you're watching on TV, I love it. Thank you. We've been on TV for over a year now, but man, the comments, I'm telling you, I'm a little worried about the group in this, about the people in this group, because the majority of y'all want me to put a cut-up Milky Way bar on a rat trap and put it right there in my file cabinet so the evildoer will be gotten. And I'm not going to lie, the thought crossed my mind, but I don't know, I think I'd get in trouble. I don't think I could get away with that one. I'm able to get away with some stuff, like walking around with no shoes on, because I've done that since COVID, but boy, putting a rat trap and causing somebody to lose their finger, yeah, maybe not. That one might be just a little bit too much. All right, let's go back and look at radar, and we're going to talk about the pattern change. Yeah, I am on YouTube, CeeLo. You're right. I definitely am. Jules, how you doing? Little Debbie brownies. No, Lisa, that wasn't me. I mean, maybe somebody brought them, but I don't think so. Anna Maria's like, no, that would cause injury. Yeah, oh, we know this. That's the gag. Because you put a rat trap, somebody would lose their finger. I mean, come on. All right. Anyway, there's a look at radar. All right. So you got 2 areas we're watching. The one in Anna Maria Island here. I'm going to go back to hold on. Let's go back to the picture of Anna Maria Island and see where the people were. Right here. And they could come back now, by the way. Yeah, see, look, they're back. and the sun has returned. So there you go. The storms are through Anna Maria Island. Everybody who left can now return because it's safe. And that's actually a really pretty shot there right there with the sun about to set. All right, so let's go back to radar. All right. And the rains, the lightning's just about over. But we have two areas. One about to go to South Tampa, by the way. So here's one. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of storm tracking here. Zoop, zoop. All right, there's some of the times in which some of that rain will make it through those particular areas. If you live in that spot, look at your city and the time. All right. And nothing severe, but, definitely some lightning. All right. And then we have another area out to the southeast of that, just north of Wauchula, around Bowling Green. And let's do a little storm tracking with this one, too. See where that one's going. Zoop, zoop. All right. Obviously more rural out there, fewer cities, but there they are. Okay? So there's a look, and let's go ahead and loop it over the last 3 hours. The rains blew through Anna Maria Island, and now they're popping up again right around the metro. And if you were watching the news tonight, I certainly hope you were, because, that's where my paycheck comes from. We showed this line moving into the metro area around 8 o'clock, 8 or 8:30. So it is going to happen. Now, so watch out for the possibility, if not the likelihood, of some lightning and some downpours right around downtown Tampa, through South Tampa. Eventually, this will make it into Pinellas, too. All right. Outside right now. Ooh, cool Rivergate shot, too. Look at that rain right there. You see that rain on the left side? The folks on the right side are like, hey, the weatherman said it was going to rain. How come it didn't rain? And the people on the left side are saying, man, the weatherman did not say it was going to rain this heavy. You know that's exactly what's going through their minds right now. That's Rivergate, and a little bit of wind going, too. 91, dew point 76, feels like 103. There's a view from Feeding Tampa Bay. We love our Feeding Tampa Bay cam, and we love the folks at Feeding Tampa Bay. 93 the high today. The morning low dropped down to 80. And then there's that Anna Maria Island mainsail shot. Look, they're coming back now. They are coming back. If you go on my Facebook page, and I posted pictures as the people were still there, and I was shaming them. I was beach shaming them. I was saying, get off the beach. But now they are okay. So that's good. We're all about safety. 666. We are 666 below average for the year. That can't be good. All right, there's a look at the radar. Everything moving east to west. And that continues. And there's that little area moving through the metro area into Pinellas that we talked about. But starting tomorrow, we are going to see a pattern change. Liz said put an air tag on the Milky Way bar. And then put it in the middle of it, right? And then they swallow it. And then I can track them for like 2 days as they walk around. That would be pretty awesome. All right, so there's a look at Futurecast. Tomorrow, a lot like today, starting with partly sunny skies, no rain in the morning, all right? No rain in the morning, no rain early afternoon. Mid-afternoon, the storms begin to pop. And then you notice even tomorrow night, instead of those storms going all the way continuing west, what do? I will show you. They start to go back toward the east. They're just kind of steady. And that is our telltale sign that the pattern is changing. And then by Sunday, might even see a few morning coastal showers as the pattern change begins. And then look how everything ends up on the East Coast. I think Sunday is still more of a transitional day. But starting on Monday, you will notice a few things. One, it will not be as hot because we will have clouds earlier in the day. It's like we had last weekend, not to that degree, but we will have clouds earlier in the day, and that keeps the temperatures down in the afternoon somewhat. Thank you, DK Wilson. So, rain. Tomorrow, a lot like today. Sunday, beginning to drift back to the east. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, look at the rain coverage, much better as we get a front getting closer to us and an onshore flow returns. Onshore flow means morning showers along our coast, moving inland later on in the day. And I suspect that's going to continue right on through next week. In the tropics, I will talk more about the tropics coming up in the next segment. No development expected over the next 7 days. Unless there's something along a stalled out front in the northern Gulf or off the southeast coast, I suspect there won't be anything in the Caribbean or the Atlantic for weeks on end. There is your forecast tonight, some evening showers. And then the beach tomorrow, great day at the beach. Sunny skies most of the day. If there are any showers, it would be between about 6 and 8 o'clock in the evening. For the boaters tomorrow, good beach day, good boating day. Southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. That water temperature 89 degrees. So for the folks who are scalloping tomorrow on the Pasco County line, and I know a lot of folks take the Anclote River out. North of that line, you can scallop. South of that line, you can't. If you are going scalloping or you have a boat out, I'm sure you know this, but please remember to have your dive flag out. I've been out there many times, and there are so many boats, and there are so many people swimming around that you got to be really, really careful, because people might be swimming away from their boats looking for scallops, and you might not see them. So be really, really careful, because there are a ton of people scalloping in the month in Pasco County. And there's the 7-day. All right, highs in the middle 90s tomorrow, low to mid 90s Sunday, rain tomorrow afternoon and evening, maybe a morning shower in a couple of spots on Sunday, but by early next week, it definitely returns to more of an onshore flow. Morning coastal showers, inland showers later in the day. Back in 90 seconds with more DPL and a look at the tropics. Is that my second break? Anna Maria, that's a good one. I'm going to have to mention that one on the way back. It brings back memories. Oh, yeah, I will mention that. That is funny. All right, that's good. How's downtown St. Pete looking at 6 a.m.? 6 to 3, Red, you will be fine. No rain. Nancy in North Clearwater, how you doing? Heather's going fishing tomorrow. The weather will be just fine, Heather, and I don't think the seas will be rough at all. Okay. What else we got? 44 seconds. All right, so we'll hit the tropics. I have one more break, don't I? Do I have one more break? Yikes. Okay, this is going to have to be a quick one then. Then I'm going to... Well, the Milky Way caper, took a lot of time. So, power outages in Palmetto. Thank you, Denise. Hey, that's a good call. How much time do I have? Do I have time to call it up? No, but I will next segment. Thanks. Welcome back to Dennis Phillips Live in the comment section. So I used to have a boat that was not very dependable. That's an understatement. And it would break down a lot. So Cito had my number, had me penciled in every Sunday at 5 o'clock. Like, there's that Phillips guy. He's going to call us around 5 and come get us. It was a series of unfortunate events, not the book, our boating life. We got much better, but sometimes it was the motor dying. Sometimes it was the kids getting the tow rope eaten. But anyway, I digress. All right, quickly, let's look at the tropics, all right? I do want to show you what's going on in the tropics, then we have one more break. So you heard me talk about how I don't think there's going to be much of anything over the next several weeks. Well, we don't. Look, this takes us through August 4th. Look at all the dry air in the MDR, the main development region, and the Caribbean, especially in the Caribbean. In an El Nino year, more often than not, the Caribbean is completely shut down from tropical development. This takes us through August 11th. That's all dry air. The odds of you seeing any kind of development in dry air is very, very unusual. By the way, getting reports of power outages in Palmetto and Manatee County. TV never went to a commercial break? Really? That's odd. It should have. Really? That's not good. Anyway, there's a look at both areas that could be developing, but look where there isn't dry air and there is moisture along a stalled out front from the northern Gulf off of the southeast coast. Ooh, I hear thunder. And that's what the the Euro is showing. So there it is. Look at the Euro, all right? The Euro is showing a slight chance of a little something, something off the southeast coast tomorrow into the middle of next week. That is along a stalled out front, all right? So in a nutshell, no development is expected over the next 7 days, all right? And I would not expect any development in the Caribbean or the MDR for several weeks. If anything does pop, it would be northern Gulf, just like Bertha did, or off the Carolinas, and then moving out to sea, which is what the Euro is kind of hinting at. All right, one more break. We'll recap the forecast, answer your questions as DPL continues. Yeah, I'm on a commercial break. I see it right there. So I don't know. I definitely see one. So I'm not sure. I didn't look before, but I think there was. Maybe you expected a commercial break. I don't know. I don't know. You never know. All right. 2 times no commercials. No way. I'm looking right at that commercial. It must be, maybe it's cable. Maybe it's something, I don't know. Maybe it's something. Are you not looking at a Generex commercial right now? Because I am. Alicia sees a commercial. Lisa sees a commercial. Should you leave Busch Gardens? You know, that's a good question. Let's look at one more radar. Yeah, because I even counted down. No, there had to be a commercial because the button even counted down. Maybe. I see a Generex commercial too. Yeah, Stokes just came in and verified there's a commercial too. Are you guys messing with me? Stop messing with me. There had to be a commercial because I'm looking at the countdown from the break on here, and I see a commercial. I'm banning you. Everybody's saying they see commercials. All right, what? Just, you're on my list too. All right. We got to hit radar. Oh, we do have to shut radar. It's coming pretty good. All right, back in 4, 3, from the commercial. 2, 1. We are back from our commercial break on DPL. And I want to show you radar real quick. All right. We are looking, and somebody just said, should we leave Busch Gardens? I say no. I say I think you're okay. Let's look. That's a really good question. Let's loop the last 30 minutes to see where they're going. Nah, you're okay, Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens, you're okay. All right, there's the rain. There's the thunderstorms. All right, it's moving more west, even a little. Yeah, it's moving almost due west. So that'll eventually make it into the Feather Sound area, over the bay, back towards Safety Harbor. You know, some lightning with it. And then the other area is back from Wauchula back up toward Bowling Green. I'll kind of show you the whole thing here. Let's just go ahead and take this. How much time we got left for the break? Oh, we got 1 minute left. We got time. Tomorrow night, tomorrow from 4 o'clock until 9 o'clock, I will be at Brewfest over at Benchmark. There's the time of that rain that's going to come across the beach, or across the bay rather. It is a great event. It proceeds benefit the Humane Society. Creative Loafing puts it on. And they have a lot of breweries. They have non-alcoholic. They have alcoholic. They have all sorts of stuff, wine, cider, beer, and again, proceeds benefit the Humane Society. I will be live there doing a meet and greet the entire time from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So if you're looking for something to do, it is a blast. It helps a good cause, and I'd love to have you come on out and say hi. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I appreciate everything about our audience, whether you're on TV or whether you're on social. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And we will see you on Monday night's edition of Dennis Phillips Live. You guys have a great night. All right, we are out. This whole commercial thing, you guys are, what the heck? All right, well, Mary Ellen's going to be working at Brewfest. Well, Mary Ellen, come over and say hi. Mary Ellen. I'm serious. Now that you said that, if you do not come out and seek me out and come over and say hi, I'm going to be really upset. Come on over and say hi. I don't know where we're going to be. We were on the second floor last year, but we asked if we could be down on the main floor this year, but I don't know if we are or not. But, Mary Ellen, I expect you to come over and say hi. And anybody else who's going, come over and say hi. I would love, and you can try rule number 7 because it will be there. Crooked Thumb is supposed to be right with us. And it'll be just a blast. So let's check radar one more time. And then I'm going to eat my frozen pizza for dinner. I love frozen pizza. Don't judge. I love it. All right. So there's a look. The stuff from Anna Maria Island's gone. Let's look at the last 15 minutes on this one. Last 30 minutes, let's say. So yeah, that's definitely going to go right across into the Feather Sound area, you know, down Pinellas Park. You're going to see some of this. Largo, you might, if it hangs together. Seminole. So obviously still some heavy stuff going on around downtown Tampa. That was the lightning or the thunder that I heard just a minute ago as it's coming in our neck of the woods. And that's about it. Ohio's in the house with Denise. Don't have stormy yet. Soon. It's going to happen. Rule number 7, Michael, can be bought at a lot of local Lucan's stores. We're working on, well, the Crooked Thumb is. I'm not really involved with it, but they're working on some Publix spots, and it's been in Total Wine, and it's been selling out everywhere, so they can't keep it in stock. That's just been the hard part about it. All right, let's see. Is that about it? All right, I'm going to go make my pizza. Not yet, Charlotte, but that's going to happen soon. So anyway, guys, have a great night. And I'm going to go eat my pizza. And I'm going to go watch the Rays game. And tomorrow, Brewfest. Sunday, scalloping. Monday, video of the scalloping. Tuesday, who do we have on Tuesday? Jocelyn has it all planned. We have somebody every day, but I can't remember. Anyway, you guys have a good night. And just between you and I, if I put that rat trap with the Milky Way bar on the top, I'll let you guys know. But I won't tell anybody else, all right? So we're not on TV anymore, so it's just us. Shh, okay? And then I'll do that, and I'll put a video camera on so we can watch it happen, which would even be more awesome, right? Okay, shh, our little secret. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.